Hi, my name is Megan Alina. I'm a dating and relationship coach and life coach. So today I wanted to make this video to specifically talk about how men can diffuse conflict in their partner, in their woman, in their honey, their beloved, their sweetie, their goddess, their muse, all of that, okay? She's upset at you. She's frustrated. She has an issue she's bringing to you. The best thing that you can do is try in some way to take it in as feedback, okay? Check your body, your posture, just sort of open, because if you're open, you know that her words are not an attack. Her words are a request. So if you can change your mindset to see her words as a request, you're going to be like, do I have the capacity to give this to her? Do I have the capacity to provide this to her? Maybe it's going to take some change on your part, which may or may not be uncomfortable, because change can always be uncomfortable, right? Growth is not easy. And so, you might be able to say, what do you need of me, honey? And what am I not doing? And how is that causing you to feel? Ask her these questions to get curious about her experience. If you can have curiosity about her experience, most likely you're going to support her in diffusing the state that she's in, relaxing her state without you having to say, relax, because that doesn't work. So asking her things like, how did that impact you? Or even if you can take acknowledgement and take accountability for it, I'm really sorry that affected you that way. I'm sorry that me not doing this has bothered you or frustrated you, and you know that I love you, and you know I want to show up for you. That type of communication is really, really helpful. But I want to talk about too, bringing in some playfulness to the dynamic. So in an earlier video I mentioned, bring your hands to her chin and her neck and just be like, baby, I love you and I hear you and I love your fire, and you know what, I'm gonna work on this, okay? And we're gonna shift through this together. And you just encourage her to take a deep breath. So you have your hands right here, maybe you kiss her forehead, and you're just like, baby, let's take a deep breath together, okay? Let's just breathe. And she's like, but you can see her body's relaxing, and she's like, okay, she's trusting you in that moment. You're allowing her to trust her because you're coming to her body. And that's something that, provided you guys have a real long-standing connection, that's something that her body already loves and likes you, if she wants to be in physical proximity with you. So you going body to body with her is going to allow her nervous system to relax and to calm down, and her mind can kind of slow down a little bit. And you can also bring her from her head into her heart, because she may have been communicating to you from adversarial position, unconsciously or consciously, depending on the level of emotional work she's done for herself to be responsible for how she's communicating to you, and whether or not she's coming from a place of feminine magnetic communication, or if she's coming from accusation, communication, and judgment and criticism, which that's not easy to receive as anyone in general, but as a man I know for sure that's not easy to receive. It makes you want to defend, shut down, push away, and insult right back, okay? So I totally understand all those natural emotions and chemicals and feelings that come up in those heated moments, but I'm gonna encourage you that, what do you want ultimately with this woman? Say it out loud if you can. What do you want? Okay, most likely what you want is to experience the best potential with her, right? Positive, connection, love, peace. Okay, do you want to be a contributing factor in that? Or if she throws you a hot potato, are you throwing it back at her? You can get it right smack in her nose, and then you break her nose and she's bleeding and crying, and you don't want to do that shit. She threw you a hot potato. Okay, put it down. Breathe, be the presence, and step in to be someone who knows how to transition a moment into more harmony. And you can do that by calming her nervous system, getting connected to her